In the early 1990s, a young American man from Missouri named Mike "Madman" Marcum, a 21-year-old electrical engineering student, had a dangerous obsession: building a real time machine. But his goal wasn't to save the world or study the future. It was simply to win the lottery by knowing the numbers in advance. In 1995, Marcum began his crazy project in his backyard, using electronic junk: an old microwave, parts from a CD player, huge electrical transformers, and even a device known as Jacob's ladder, a device that repeatedly spiraled into an electrical arc. During his first experiments, he swore he saw a small circular vortex form before his eyes, and he threw a metal nail into it, only for it to disappear for a moment and then reappear. For him, this was the definitive proof that the time portal was working, but his passion nearly destroyed him. When he tried to develop the device, he stole 6 transformers from a power plant, causing a power outage in the entire town. He was caught and briefly imprisoned. After his release, he appeared on the program The Mysterious Radio Host, Coast to Coast AM with Art Bell, recounted his exciting experience, seeking funding to continue his project. Surprisingly, many listeners sent him donations and equipment, so he returned to build his machine again. But this time, larger and more dangerous. In 1997, Mike announced that he was ready to test his machine himself. The last thing heard was that he was preparing for a crucial experiment. Then he disappeared without a trace. He was never found, nor was his machine. This is where the horror began. One of the show's old listeners called to tell of a mysterious incident dating back to the 1930s, in which the body of an unidentified man was found on the street holding a strange device resembling a cell phone, decades before the invention of cell phones. Ironically, Mike himself had stated before his disappearance that he would take a similar device with him on his time travel. Was he the same man who had been found dead in the past? After years of silence, the mystery deepened. In 2005, Mike's voice reappeared on the same show, confirming that he was still. He survived, but his house burned down along with all his equipment. In 2015, he was reported to be living in Hawaii and trying to rebuild his project, even launching an online crowdfunding campaign in 2016. However, he never produced any concrete evidence of his success, leaving his story hovering between fact and fiction. Today, Mike Marcum's name remains a legend in the archives of mystery. Was he just a clever con artist who manipulated people's minds via radio? Or was he something else even more mysterious?